What's up, everybody? And this is an important video here that you're watching because I'm about to teach you how to program in a programming language called Python. Alright, now this programming language is very popular today, and first and foremost, very simple and also powerful. Very powerful scripting language, and you can make a lot of money if you worked in a job in Python, and there's lots of them around the world. Like I said, you don't have to go to college, you really just have to learn Python, according to me. But let me prove it to you really quickly in a series of videos. Alright, so now all you got to do is start by opening your web browser. I'm using Windows, and I'm going to go to python.org, so that's where you go. Get some hard drive space on your computer, not too much, and you click on downloads.com. Follow along here. We're going to be following along, by the way, on all these videos. So when you go to python.org, click on, by the way, if you're not following along, actually pause it and actually follow along. Don't just start watching because you're going to fall asleep, probably. So when you go to python.org, and it's going to be easy though, downloads. We want to go ahead and go with Python 3 probably because that's what I'm choosing. A lot of people are still using Python 2 these days, but downloads, I'm going to go ahead and you can, get here multiple ways, but there's a 373 link. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to look for, Windows. I have 64-bit, so I'm going to grab the executable, this one right here, and I'll run that one, which I've already done before. So I need you to go ahead and download the executable for your operating system and go ahead and run it. When you're running it, you could install for all users if you want, and you're going to want to add it to the Windows path so that it shows up. After the install, you'll be able to go to CMD and type PATH, and you'll see Python 3.7 should show up under Program Files. Here I have some old installations of Python you'll notice down here, but it won't matter because the top one's the one that needs. But what it's going to do is it's actually going to go there and find this python.exe, and it uses that to execute all of the Python scripts that you write. But if it's in the path, then you can execute Python scripts from anywhere on the C drive. So that's why it's important to check that box during the Python installation. Just check the box. You have to choose, like, what is it called? Custom install, that kind of thing, right? And then, choose the add to path. Not very hard. All right. So then you choose all the defaults on that installation, and then we're going to want to develop an environment. We're going to need a development environment to be a programmer. So Python gives you a free one called idle, and it doesn't really have much ability for files to work together, and it's kind of like it's a place where you can just kind of chalkboard out your code and kind of see it running. And I'm not going to really show you idle because I really don't use it at all, but it's kind of there if you want a way to double check something, or that's kind of really all I use it for. But so what I use is what really everyone uses that I know that programs, man. Everyone's using PYCHARM nowadays. Everyone used to use Eclipse, right, which started out as a Java project, like a free Java IDE, but then they had plugins for Python. Anyway, just go ahead and just search for download space PYCHARM. There's a couple actually better than Eclipse ones, but probably worse than PYCHARM ones. But I think PYCHARM's the best IDE, which again, IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So I'm going to search Google for download PYCHARM community. So that'll give me the free version download button, and it's already downloading at the bottom. Should be. There's your executable file. I'm going to right click. I don't need to download it because I have that installed already. So you might want to install for all users, use all the default locations and whatnot. So now at this point in the video, I've already showed you how to install Python from python.org and how to download PYCHARM, which you can use as your development environment and get, that's what everyone uses in the industry. They use PYCHARM. So here you are, you've got everything you need to be a Python developer. And now, without further ado,